Hi guys, it's Joey, and I just had to do an update video. I don't normally do these kind of videos, but a lot of people are quite worried and have noticed I've disappeared over the last few days, and I thought I would just, broadly speaking, without going on about my personal life too much, update people with what's going on, etc. Okay, so for the last 5-6 days I've been going through some really emotional, troubling, difficult times, and I nearly left yesterday. I was packed and I was going to leave everything. And then when I was looking at everything that was packed and I considered everything, then I burst into tears and broke down and decided to stay and not give up everything that's mine, and try and allow myself to become the person who I want to be. I'm not going to go into any personal details about what's going on because I don't really agree with that. It's personal, it's upsetting. Unfortunately, there are going to be people who would revel in it as well, which is kind of sad, but it'll happen. You know, the people who are pathetic enough to dislike me bearing my soul on camera, but it'll happen. And let them, because it's the only person they're poisoning is them, so they'll get it back tenfold. So I don't think I need to share any more detail than that, but needless to say, it's been a very turbulent time for me emotionally, and I don't feel the need to go to every Tom, Dick and Harry and tell them what's going on. I have 3 people, my real sister and my soul sister Hazel and my soul sister Brooke, who I will talk to about these things, and I've had the guys from the Witches on the Moon Collab channel supporting me as well, which I truly appreciate, and they show me a lot of support, so thank you to them. Thank you to my 3 ladies who have showed different kinds of support and honest opinions and whatever. It was necessary and it was helpful, and it meant that I could breathe. And I mean, Brooke shared something which the goddess Morrigan later talked to me about becoming part of the necessary part of this, is that being quite empathic, I was so bombarded by the emotions of everybody else around me that I couldn't breathe and I couldn't think and I couldn't decide for myself, and I was falling to pieces, and the stress of it, of all different things, meant that my body went into physical shock, and not last night but the night before. I didn't sleep at all because I was in a sort of physical shock where my body was going from hot to cold over and over again, and then when it went into the cold phase, like my whole body would start violently shaking, and then because of that, then my IBS triggered and I was running back and forth to the loo thousands of times that night, and I was nearly vomiting every time, and I managed to calm myself down enough that I wasn't actually sick, but it was pretty stressful. So yesterday I was completely not in my right mind at all, and it was just a difficult time. And I got down on my knees in front of Morrigan. I said, "I'm sorry for the decision I make, it's not what you wanted," and cried. I could cry now. And she said that it wasn't about that, it was about what Brooke had actually said, was about realising what I want for myself and putting boundaries in place so that I can figure out what I need and I can figure out who I want to be and not who everybody else wants me to be on a personal level. It's more about people around me who are like pushing and pulling me into different things, and me figuring out who I am and who I'm comfortable with and who I want to be, and pursuing paths which I believe are mine. My author path, my store path, things like that, that I feel alive when I'm doing it. And I have to focus on that and I talked to her this morning, and Morrigan, and I talked to her last night, and she was like, we're gonna strengthen your ability to not allow people to get to you, because not in this situation, there have been other situations outside of this which have added to it, like certain people have completely betrayed my trust. There's a couple of women that completely betrayed my trust, and I kind of took it hard, and me and my blood sister sat down yesterday, because I mentioned that my partner had mentioned somebody, and I was like, do you think something's going on? Because I think she's tried to attack him or me, and it's reflected because I'm protected without even thinking about it, and now I'm going to have to teach him to protect himself all the time. So, and my sister thinks that she's just not strong enough to get to me, so it reflected onto him, because he doesn't generally shield himself or anything. And whereas I can protect the home pretty well, and I can protect myself pretty well, perhaps when he's outside of it, it's, you know, so we're going to start looking at that as well. And my sister has been seeing some nasty entities around as well, which kind of suggests that that has happened. I'm not surprised. Nastiness of some people is without bounds, no matter how sugary sweet they pretend they are. So I'm alright. A bit frail, as you can probably tell. Spots all over my face because of the stress. But I'm a little bit emotionally at the minute. This week might be a quiet one for me because of this. I have videos that I want to make. I've had a custom request for the store, which probably, if I feel alright tomorrow, I'll look at it. I've gathered the things I need to make it. I just want to be in the right emotional state. So I don't want to, you know, fill it with this emotion, because that would be friggin' awful. Obviously, people might be like, don't create at all until you. But the thing is about creating is it actually takes me back to myself, which is why, when people steal what's mine, it gets to me, because me creating things is what gets me back to me. It's an expression of me, it's my ideas, my thoughts, it's my processes. And so yeah, on that note, everything that was, made last week, like the Mabon spell orb and the Hecate and the Isis honouring sets and the protection powders, they were all on the store, and the store is going to keep going. And if you buy anything from that, not in a state where it's you're not going to get it. I will still, the minute I get an order, I will confirm it with you. I will go down the post office straight away. That's what I just believe in. Me feeling a little bit weepy isn't going to stop me going down the post office. But I'm still here. Oh, I apologise for not doing the collab video yesterday, but I was in a state, so that's why that didn't get done. If you're like going to the collab channel and like what? So this is just to update everybody. I've had quite a few emails from different people like, what's going on, and I appreciate the concern, but I am a private person and I don't share with many people, and this is kind of a little bit of a difficult situation for me to even say it, and you can tell how much of a mess I look from. Oh God. I'm going to be suffering for a while, I think, because it's been a very difficult time, and in a lot of ways I'm going to be heartbroken for a while. So I think that will do. I think that's 10 minutes of me moping about, so I just wanted to update everybody about what's going on, and I'll leave it there for now. So I might be quiet this week. I might try and do. I've got a few bits and pieces that I've gathered over the last weekend, so I might do a little haul video today or tomorrow, just to lighten myself and lighten the channel up a bit, but I did want to just let people know. So a big thank you to Brooke, Hazel, my sister, and the guys from the Witches Collab channel. I really do appreciate everything. Many blessings.